All right, everybody, welcome in. This is another burning pile of lumber with Joey Lumberpile, the celestial player aficionado. He's going to show us what he's got in store today. And his opponent, I cannot say the word. His opponent is Wriggle, playing in the Vanguard. I thought Wriggle played Infernal. Is this his normal faction? I don't know. But he wanted to play some Vanguard, and he's playing his Vanguard in this match. He's going command post first. We're on Lost Hope, and we have... Wait a second. Joey's always got something. He's probably hoping that Wriggle's over here, but wait, he's scanned over here already. We can see he's scanned. He knows he's not over there. Sending another Morph Core back. Joey is the king of off meta. That's a nice way of saying he's cheesy. He's a cheesy guy. So we'll see what off meta thing he's going to do. Right now it's mass Morph Core. I mean, that's the only thing he's built. He's not actually massing Morph Core. That is a strategy. Power Bank with creation. What are you going to make? Oh, you're going to chop trees. And we have a scout out for Wriggle, trying to figure out what's going on, Joey. Are you even playing this game? Do you even make builds? Gonna run up here. Gonna check, is there anything? No, but he is gonna go into the main, and he sees, okay, you do got buildings. So Wriggle scouts the base. And Joey, what have you been doing, Joey? Ooh, Starforge. And more Morphe cores. Very cool. I'm guessing vectors. I'm guessing. First vector on the way. Another Starforge on the way. Wriggle Scout still scouting. What are you doing, Wriggle? You're going hedgehoggy, I see. Which hedgehog versus vector, I think is... I've at least seen that in the current patch, in the current meta, as being a thing. Scout here scouting. It's not clear if that scout could see. I think when the scout howls, he can see the up above there, but not normally. And okay, what else, Joey? More Morph Cores over here, but going for the Purifier. Curious. What did that other Morph Core do? Just chilling. Maybe the eco ramp is not quite as fast as it used to be. I mean, it obviously is not quite as fast in earlier versions of this patch. It was much faster. Hedgehog's out, able to capture the energy camp. What are these vectors doing? I'm not fully certain. Where are you going? Are they trying to jump up? Ooh, what are they doing? Very curious. Joey. Always up to something. Always up to something I don't even know what he's up to. Till after, and then people are like, well, obviously he was doing this. I don't know what he's doing. Always something silly. But these vectors again, and there is still a Morph Core. He's just making a power bank there? Curious. Hornet out. That's not good. Almost got a prism there, but vectors show up to try and chase it away. And now we're doing nasty strike node business. Vector's right in there. Double strike nodes. Is this upgrading? Not yet. It's it's Aeon Gate. Just what Turlog was saying in chat. This is an Aeon Gate. And once the Aeon Gate appears, right now it's visible, but once it appears it becomes invisible. And it's still building. Oh, sorry, that's a Guardian Nexus. That's not an Aeon Gate. Why am I thinking that's an Aeon Gate? The Guardian Nexus, of course, would add extra armor to this tower rush if it had worked, but the tower rush is going down. And yeah, that's it for Joey there. I thought it was Aeon Gate, but that's because my eyeballs could not tell the shape of the structure. And it's just a few vectors, so I think this is definitely working for Wriggle, in Wriggle's advantage so far. What Joey has going for him is his economy is a little bit propped up right now. He's got a little bit more economy going. This base up, this base up, this base up. How's this base? Just mine and Therium. Any other bases? Doesn't look like it. And we are on our third base for Wriggle, but it's still finishing. It's not mining yet, and so that means we are getting more out of Joey. Now, oh no, Joey. Okay, good control. Good control. Goes back to a static D. Are any of them up yet? No. Vulcan here. Vulcan is a good way to help take out those vectors. They can just stand in place and fire with their longer range. It's a Saber coming out to try and help break this. And okay, wow. Those vectors kind of feel like they do no damage. Although with the Sabers in the back, that's helping out. This Saber has to use his speedy little speed to speed away. Mass accelerator. It's not called speedy little speed. It might seem like that's what it's called. Oh no, another Saber goes down. And this base, Joey's trying to keep it alive. More Sabers pop out. And that's going to be GG from Joey. Alright, welcome back in. This is another burning pile of lumber. And as Joey Lumberpile just said, Celestials on Jagged Maw. What could go wrong? And of course he spawns a Morph Core and immediately flying straight to Wriggle's base. So what could go wrong indeed? The question is, what flavor of nonsense is Joey gonna go for? Because he could just do mass Morph Core, which is a strong strat, but it's kind of a boring one. Instead, oh no, he's got something even worse in mind. Wonder if you do this one or you do this one. And this is what I'm thinking. You can cast a Sovereign's Watch as long as you are in range of a collection array, which means he will be able to cast Sovereign's Watch on buildings here. If he has like a link node up here. And okay, Wriggle's like, oh, I know you are probably gonna do something crazy. Now there's nothing left in it. This is just an array. So that dog there can probably get a Sovereign's Watch if he wants to attack that. Yeah. Although it will take a very long time to actually does it out heal the DPS of a dog? Oh my. Someone let Ariel know. But it's Argent's right now out of Joey. And it's Creation Chamber. It's got two of them. Mech Bay coming for Wriggle. And the first and the first Argents and the first Strike Node. And watch out, this is what I'm talking about. There's going to be a Sovereign's Watch popped. I think it might be able to reach that node. Now their Argent shows up. And now we're going to have a little micro battle Oh no. Because there are 2 sentry posts here. And that means Wriggle will be able to pop Lancers in there and get some nice... Uh-oh. Okay, sentry post goes down. Lancer... Ooh, another sentry post. Is it going to go down? Yes. And Lancer pops in to make the buzzsaw cannon. Another Lancer and dog on the low ground. But this is looking good for Joey right now. Ooh, he loses an Argent. But 1 strike node is already up. Is he unable to Sovereign's Watch on these link nodes? Are they too far away from the array? I'm not sure. But the RGs are doing well. But there's now a Hedgehog with double repair turret. It's only 1 Hedgehog, but that means it's pretty durable. Oh no, though. Joey's like, fine, I'm just going to summon more strike nodes. And strike nodes heal up too, which is definitely something we should make a feedback post about. But there go down some Argents, which is good to see for Wriggle. Now Argents are cycling around in the back, just going for servos, forcing the Hedgehogs to engage with the Argents, meaning that Joey's going to be able to summon more link nodes. Now comes the Guardian Nexus to make the link nodes basically invincible. More Argents showing up. This is looking really bad for Wriggle. And I think Joey might get it here, although Wriggle's 3 Hedgehogs are doing a pretty good job. They picked off a couple of nodes and got a lot of Argents. In fact, they're picking off the Argents and nodes pretty good. We've got a reinforce even up on the repair turret. More Argents show up, and one of the Hedgehogs gets caught out, but good micro from Wriggle to pull it away. Actually, this is looking pretty nice for Wriggle right now. Is he going to get a hold here? We see the Argents going for that repair turret, but Servo showing up. This is a clutch hold from Wriggle. Hedgehog's having to pull back. But managing to get a few more strike nodes. This is actually a really good hold for Wriggle. More Argents showing up. Getting a Hedgehog. Really nice. A Lancer pops out, but Lancers aren't really good in this setting. You need something with range. And the Hedgehogs work the best because of these repair turrets here. Got to get those servos repairing again. Maybe they need to put on auto repair if they're not already. There we go. And that turret gets back up. We're up to 3 Hedgehogs. And strike nodes are going down. A lot of Argents show up. They're trying to push in, but it's got to be the Argents that win this now, as the strike nodes have been slowly going down. Argents seem unable to get a kill on the Hedgehogs. And even though there is a Guardian Nexus that surged here, that doesn't help the Argents, I don't believe. Only the buildings, only the strike nodes. And wow, so the Hedgehogs are going for the Guardian Nexus next. It's also a big wall, basically, right there. One of the repair turrets goes down. A lot of servos gets targeted. The Argents going in for the kill. Can they do that? They're going to run back as the servos turn to fight. And servos like Bob's are kind of invincible and hard to fight in, so I don't blame them for pulling back. But now it's a Vulcan out. One Guardian Nexus down. Another one's being summoned. And the Hedgehogs and Vulcan are going to try and take it out, and they do. Argents, this is it. This is going to be it. Can they take out the Vulcan? The Vulcan has the repair turret. Wow. Okay, Vulcan goes down. Hedgehog's going down. Can Joey make this work? This is a real good cheesy play on the Jagged Maw. Pretty much what we would expect. Argent all in with the strike node push. But yeah, the Argents are just sitting there waiting for their power to load up so they can do exactly that. Walk in and snipe, and then pull back and power up. Walk in and snipe, and pull back and power up. One Vulcan pops out. This is probably the last breath. It gets taken out, and that's GG from Wriggle. Here we are, my friends, for the final. I don't know if it's the final, but it's definitely the third match between Joey Lumberpile, burning pile of lumber, and the blue celestial. Look at him go! Speedy! Whee! And his opponent playing the Vanguard faction. This is Wriggle, the Wrigglinium. And we're on the Furious Resolve, the big old map. Joey's open with his creation out on the choke, leaving behind him a purifier to purify that Therium. Other morph core pops. What you gonna become, old buddy? We shall find out. Floating the arc ship over the high ground. Is that double high ground? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Right into Starforge. So it looks like we're going probably right into the vectors and right into hedgehogs as well. It's so interesting how in the different matchups there's like different openings. We just watched a bunch of Vanguard versus Infernal where both sides were like pretty much opening expands right away. And now we're watching pretty much two one base openings in this matchup. That's cool. We got Joey hanging out here. Morph Core and Argent. It's an interesting pair. They're going to make a Disney movie about them. The Argent and the Morph Core that were the best of friends. Until they met the third member of their trio, the Vector. And then they started a boy band. And everything was great. I'm sorry it's a little late at night and my brain is going a little bit weird. As it does. You'll just have to deal with it, I guess. This boy band came out victorious and killed the Shadow Mastiffs and claimed the Speed Camp. And our Morph Core turned into a base. Turned into a base, but no base here. Interesting choice. No base here. No base here. What was that? What was that? I have no idea what it was. It looked weird. Maybe a servo? What would a servo be doing over? Was it a Lancer? There's the Lancer. There's our Hedgehoggy. What's going on here? We're getting our first attack. Servo's going down. Another servo bites the dust. Oops, pardon me on that. Hedgehog gets a promote. Stays alive, but these units camped out on the ramp. I don't know if I like that. Not sure who to focus fire down. Get the weak Hedgehog. But there are two weak vectors there. No. Oh, and he jumps away just in Delta jumps in time. Very nice control from Joey, actually, on his units. Looking for that cabbage. Want to eat it. Brr, I ate it. And these Lancers caught on the map now. They're tanky boys, but they're not speedy boys. At least not with their kinetic redirect. More cabbage eating out here? Yes, indeed. And this sentry post going down? Looks like it. Notice how the command post was stopped for the sentry post. And oh no! Sentry post is going to get destroyed almost immediately. And there goes the Hedgehog as well. Actually, no, promote keeps it alive. As does the mass repair. Then focus fire on the other Hedgehog. And then focus fire on the weak one. Takes it out. Oh, good. Very good control from Joey here. Vectors are picking off servos. Picking off Hedgehogs. And even a weak vector goes down. Low headshot. Oh, nice delta jump body block there up at the top. While this base also goes down, and GG from Wriggle. We're back at it. And Joey, who's been playing random the last 2 games, I think, got Celestial last game, but got the Inferno P faction this game. Joey. The Inferno P. And he's playing against Wriggle, who's sticking with the Vanguard faction. Why not? Why not? And we're on the brokenest of crowns. The crown that got broken. This is one of my favorite maps. Lots of fun playstyles on this map. Lots of evolution of meta on this map. And I think that's a testament to it being well designed. And give me more maps like this. I also like that it's small, short rest distance, get to the action quicker. Furious Resolve, too big if you ask me. Although that last game was quick. Command post first from Wriggle, and we see this is what I was talking about in that last game. When playing against Celestial, there was no command post first. But playing against Infernal, that's the way to go. And wow, Joey. Going double Conclave? In this meta? What? Don't you know that brutes are OP? And that gaunts are trash? Okay, gaunts aren't trash. My bad. I'm sorry, gaunts. You are not trash. You are worthy members of Infernal Society. You're the gaunty ones. Look at you little centaur bros. Or gals. I think they might be gals. But yeah, it's gaunts is what Joey is opting for first. He's got a Shroud Stone? Something's up. Something's up. We'll see what it is. He does capture the health camp there, sends his phantoms out. I often was like, what do you do with your phantoms when you get them? Because now they don't even last long enough to run across the map and scout. Ah, we died. Okay, they were able to see a hedgehog and a lancer. But we're at 8 gaunts. No brutes. No vault, in fact. We're going ritual chamber. Hedgehogs show up. But Joey was ready for that. And Joey's going for the speed camp now. Hedgehog's going to try and harass. Now, there's a lot of gaunts there, but remember, they're pretty squishy units. As we can see there, the front one's already getting weak. But lots of phantoms came out from those creeps, and we see Wriggle retreating. I think that's wise. More phantoms running across the map. And again, like I said, like, what do you do with them? They die so fast. But already dead. Pardon me, there was actually a little battle up there. There was a Hexen that we just caught the end of. How do I know there's a skull there? There's a skull. So this is a Hexen build, which is what I was thinking it might be. We have a ritual chamber with something going on. Bubbling. I've never seen that hovering animation before. And I think some of those infernal buildings are about to be replaced anyways. That new highlight or sneak preview video from Bale was really cool. So Wriggle's going for his speed camp right now. Hasn't got the health camp yet. But remember, he's kind of been running around trying to harass Joey more than anything. And Joey is getting some Hexens now. That first one that popped out was killed. And I did see Adept training going down. I think it's done already. Not Master training yet. But is that... we're moving our way up. Is that greater? It looks weird. I'd never seen that animation before, too. We are up to Greater Shrine now for Joey. And Why does it seem like Wriggle has not made any more units? Oh, because they're chilling in his base, Hornets and Vulcans. He's just got these is sort of harassed. There are some mines out there. That was weird. Why would you trigger it? So the pup goes. Ugh, don't like that. And more mines out front here. Hex and Gaunt. I think Joey's just trying to say, I'm not going to play the OP meta, and I like that. It's one reason why I'm not playing Infernal a lot right now, is, well, it's just a bunch of free wins, and I don't know if I want to train just massing Brute when they're gonna nerf them. Look at how many Gaunts. That's gonna easily deal with this Hornet harass. Now, Joey might have to do a little bit of a split here. One imp goes down. Second one. Gaunt show up. Joey has a Shroud Stone here and here. He's got lots of Shroud Stones, actually. Oh. A couple more imps go down, but it looks like the Doom drop is going to happen. The drop of Doom. Oh, no. It's going to... Is it scouted? It is. It's scouted by the Hornets. And it says, go ahead. These are all Gaunts. You want to fight me? Let's go. And instead they return to hangar. And there we go. A drop in the back. We got Miasma on top of the servos. But the drop has to pick up as there's a lot of Vulcans there. And it doesn't look like it got what it wanted. In fact, it did very poorly against this defense from Wriggle. That's look at Joey's supply now. Oh no, we got a happy face. Was that from Joey? I hope that was from Joey. Otherwise, that's really bad manners, Wriggle. Should not be laughing at your opponent. We're trying to train the new generation of RTS players to not be bad-mannered. And I'm sure there's a whole bunch of next generation who are watching right now. Everyone's a young person learning this game. And if you are learning, this is the secret. Get those Vulcans in the base and just watch them mow down Infernal units. Now, if you are also playing and you happen to play Infernal, no Brute, no problem is exactly what I was going to say. Where Brute, says Wriggle. No Brute this game. And a GG from Joey.